All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a dropship training video. In this video, we're going to be discussing PayPal Jail, right? Okay, so what is PayPal Jail? PayPal Jail, it isn't like an official term with PayPal, but when you first start dropshipping, PayPal will hold your money, okay? So PayPal they can hold your money. They will hold your money for up to 21 days for the first 90 days of you selling, okay? But it's not as bad as you think because PayPal will actually only hold your funds until 3 days after the item is delivered. So if you do the math, if you get an order, right? Usually the item will ship within the first 2 days, okay? After it ships, it usually will get to the customer 2 or 3 days later. So say that's 4 days. So your customer will typically get the item 4 to 5 days after the item is ordered. If you're using suppliers like Home Depot, Walmart, etc., right? So 4 days after that will be about 8 days. So you have to think, you won't get your money from PayPal for 8 days, okay? Just think of it that way because it's not going to hold for 21 days unless there's some sort of issue or if you don't have a tracking number, okay? So basically, as long as you can handle 8 days worth of payments, you're good to go. So say for an example, once your say for example you sell about $100 a day when you first start, okay? So you have to have about $800 to basically be comfortable. So how to deal with PayPal Jail? One thing that I did in the beginning is I just put the money on credit cards. So one thing you should do if you're getting into drop shipping, which if you're on this video, you're definitely getting into drop shipping. One thing you want to do is apply for a few credit cards. We're gonna eventually have a section on credit and credit cards for dropship training, but one card you can apply for, I know that's good, is the Discover It card. Discover and then the word it, IT. That's a good card for beginners. Another good card for beginners if you don't have any credit is the Capital One Journey card. That's another good card if you're just starting with credit. And if you're more advanced, say you already have pretty good credit, say if you have good credit, I'd say start with the Chase Freedom Unlimited card. And if you're very advanced, like you have excellent credit, I would get the American Express Platinum card because it's a charge card, which means it has no preset spending limit. But don't worry about all that now. But what you have to do basically to deal with PayPal Jail, so you're going to place your order, right? Hopefully with a credit card, and if not, just cash. And essentially, when the tracking number is uploaded, make sure the most important thing you need to do is upload your tracking numbers on time because that's what PayPal looks for. So if you upload a tracking number, PayPal will know when that item has been delivered. And PayPal's system will then immediately release your funds 3 days after that tracking number shows that the item is delivered. So the key to dealing with PayPal Jail is having credit cards or a decent amount of capital, depending on how fast you want to scale, right? If you're only doing about 100 a day in sales in the beginning, you only need about $800 to $1,000 in capital or credit to start. So basically, you want to call PayPal once you upload the tracking number and the tracking number shows it's delivered, and then they will release your funds 3 days after it is showed as delivered. Okay. There's another way to avoid PayPal Jail. I don't particularly suggest this method. It is something you can do if you really can't get the credit. But one thing you can do is you can set your handling time to 21 days. So that means that basically you'll be placing you'll be placing the order and you'll have the funds because, within 21 days, PayPal will automatically give you the funds when you're in PayPal jail, whether you have a tracking number or not. So you can put your handling time up to 21 days and then place it that day if that's what you want to do. You would actually want to put your handling time to over 21 days because you don't want late shipments. So maybe you would want your handling time to about 24 days. That gives you enough time for PayPal to release the funds and then for you to be able to place that order and upload the tracking number on time, because it'll take you 2 to 3 days for your supplier to ship out the item. So that's PayPal jail. It's nothing to be worried about. It'll only last for about 90 days and then you'll be good to go. But just to overview, PayPal jail is something that PayPal does to, actually eBay does through PayPal to basically check to see if new sellers are legit by holding your money for 21 days, up to 21 days in the first 90 days of selling. And although like I said, it's 21 days, but really it'll only be about 8 days for you to get your money because PayPal will give you your money within 3 days of you uploading the tracking number. So the key idea to go through PayPal jail smoothly is make sure you upload your tracking numbers as quick as possible. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.